What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef for watching the damn tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy the content and hope you love WNBA action. To my day ones, my diehards, thank you for helping me continue to build this platform and push this WNBA conversation. Atlanta Dream traveled to Indiana to play the Fever. Big game. And to be honest, folks, to me, this is the biggest rivalry that the Indiana Fever have in the league with all the teams. The competitive chippiness that these two teams have and this thing they have for each other. It was a little toned down from that meeting where Brittany Griner said what she said, but nonetheless, these two teams do not like each other. And they actually bring out the best in each other when they play. And it's a lot at stake. Tiebreakers going into the second half of the season as they start making their pushes for the playoffs. All at stake. So this was a big game. This was a must-win game for Indiana. And Indiana, they played the part, got the win 99-82. I did not like how the game started off. I thought Caitlin Clark was kind of pressing at first. First shot, crazy three. Getting back on defense late. Real sloppy play by the team. 12-4 early. 10-0 run. It was 16-16 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. And Aaliyah Boston, it was still like they're still trying to figure out things. Aaliyah Boston wasn't getting involved. I noticed Aaliyah Boston will shy away from the paint when she plays this team for some odd reason. It's almost like I said, she's almost like the coach on Waterboy. When she sees Brittany Griner, she kind of goes into this damn shell like that coach on Waterboy. When he saw the opposing coach, and he kind of like, man, I'm kind of scared. That's how she plays. The first quarter ended 23-21. Second quarter, they take their first lead at 24-23. And it's almost like they said in the huddle or something. Caitlin said, F it. I'm going to do me however it takes. And she hit a nice three in the corner. It was good to see her do that. Ryan Howard goes down at the 7:29 mark. Nasty. Hyperextended knee. It was 45-40. Oh, it was 32. It was 32-32 at the 2 minute and 40 second mark. And this was what really got me, was because they couldn't get a defensive rebound. It seemed like Atlanta would always get these second chance opportunities. But at that 2 minute and 40 second mark, man, this was some of the craziest basketball. Canada comes down off a second chance rebound, fires up a three. Bam! Mitchell comes back. She hits a three. Canada comes right back. Three. And it was like they were trading threes for this whole duration in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They got a steal. Canada goes down. She hits a three. Canada gets another steal. Layup. Canada, another steal. And one. It was the craziest 2 minutes and 40 seconds I've ever seen in a basketball game, where one person, it's like, okay, you're in the game and you're playing. She's hitting threes. You would think at some point you would just say, you know what, man, I'm not going to leave her open. And she hit one. I mean, she came down full speed, stop, and pulled up, and it was a thing of beauty. Killed it. Quarter ends 45-40. Crazy. But the third quarter, it's almost like that game the other day when they played. And Brianna January said they had to pick it up, and they got on. And this is where this team's bread and butter. This team's bread and butter really is getting to the paint, attacking the basket, and playing defense. And everything that Atlanta got done in the first half, because Jordan Cannon had 26 points, 6 3 points, I mean, setting career highs. They locked her ass up in that second half. That third quarter starts, and now they're getting to the paint. They're getting to the paint, and now the bench is coming to life. Sophie Cunningham's coming to life. Best game by far this season, Sophie Cunningham. Ryan Howard came back in the second half. I was surprised, and she was really out there still playing. I mean, dragging a leg and still playing. She got a block on Natasha Howard. That was one of the most incredible blocks you'll ever see. I mean, jumped from way outside the paint. I mean, inside the paint, and got it. I mean, got it on a. Basically, Natasha Howard had basically an uncontested layup and was so slow getting it up. Howard just came by and just blocked Howard. Howard on Howard crime. Kelsey Mitchell got fouled by Alicia Gray on a play on a 3-pointer, and I thought it was pivotal. Got the 3 free throws, 58-57. The Fever led at that. Howard was coming back. She was hitting big shots. And it was a back and forth game in the third quarter. Back and forth game. Clark posts up, and I liked what Caitlin did. Her shot wasn't falling. Her 3 wasn't falling. But Caitlin was getting to the rack. Posting up. Different. Give them something different. Everybody expects her to shoot them damn logo 3s. But man, you can, I mean, death by 1,000 cuts. Getting that paint. This game, they got back to getting in that paint. 40 points in the paint. Atlanta had 34. I remember one play, Caitlin Clark got a rebound. Got it, I mean, a nice one. A nice rebound off a miss. Got it down court to McDonald for a jumper. They took the lead 75-65 at the end of the third. And going into the fourth, Clark and one. It's 74-67 with like 8 minutes and 31 seconds left. And it stayed that way for a while. I mean, it was 78-67 with 6 minutes and 65 seconds left. Caitlin Clark gets a rebound, goes coast to coast, and she feeds Aaliyah Boston with one of the best passes you'll ever see. And I've seen videos with people saying that Aaliyah Boston played better without Caitlin Clark. You ain't been watching Fever basketball. I know you haven't been watching Fever basketball. Anybody that made a video that said this team was better without Caitlin Clark is an idiot. They don't watch the games. They just look at the box scores and they hate the Fever. That being said, 27 assists, 11 turnovers. This by far was their best game next to the New York Liberty game. And in that game, they had 25 assists and a low turnover amount. Their 2 best games have been against the 2 best teams in their conference with Caitlin Clark. Let that be understood. Brianna Jones fouled out at 6 minutes and 17 seconds left, and I knew it was on and popping. Because by now, Aaliyah Boston had started getting in the paint and started tussling. Started to make some waves. It was necessary. Aaliyah Boston 6'5". Yes, Brianna Jones got size, got girth. And she had been playing well. Basically, to me, Brianna Jones had been playing on an all-star level. And Aaliyah Boston put the clamps on her. 6 freaking points. Shot 2 of 4, 24 minutes, fouled out. Brittany Griner had been averaging about 18 minutes, had 26, still with the low production, 10 points, 4 of 11 shooting. Gray limited her all-stars, 2 of 9, 1 of 6 from 3, 6 points. Lexi Hull gets much props. Unheralded game. Lexi Hull, one of the better defenders in the league, but she don't get enough credit for it. Jordan Canada, they couldn't do nothing with her. They didn't respect her jumper, and she made them pay. She made them pay, but they locked her ass up when it was necessary in that second half. Ryan Howard gutted it out, 5 of 11, 14 points. Their bench didn't do as much because Nas Hillman had a 20-piece early this week, a 20-point game, hit a bunch of threes in a win. Only had 3 points. Coffee only had 7. Bagels from Theory, Kennebrew, Caldwell basically coming in to relieve Ryan Howard when Ryan Howard left. She only had 6. Pow Pow has fell off the map with this team. 5 minutes, 0 points. They shot 44% from the field, shot 37% from 3. Neither team shot just excellent from 3. Shot 78% from the free throw line. Indiana, Natasha Howard, 9 points, 4 of 10. At times, Natasha Howard looked like she needed to be coming off the bench. She needed to come off the bench. Aaliyah Boston, 19 points. Battled with Griner. Battled with Brianna Jones. I mean, played well. Had 8 assists. I thought she was going to triple-double for a while. Kelsey Mitchell had a nice game. It was good to see Kelsey Mitchell get to the hole. Didn't have a big assist total. Only had 3 assists. Lexi Hull, 15 minutes, 5 points. But you cannot... Her defense, when you can lock up... Her and Ryan Howard have been having a thing going all year. Even back from Unrivaled. They've been having a thing, and it played out in the first couple games. I saw him jawing last night, but Lexi Hull is a gamer. Caitlin Clark with a so-so game, shot like crap from the 3-point, 1 of 7, 12 points, 5 of 17 from the field, had 9 assists. The turnovers were down. That was the key. The turnovers were down. She played her game. And that's what she's going to have to do. She's going to have to... Folks, it's going to be a fight. These are going to be battles. This month is battles. Last month, June, was survival. You ran the gauntlet. This month, it's going to be battles. She's going to be battling players, and she's battling the coaching staff. That's just what it is. Stephanie White wants her to be this way, and she needs to be her way in order to thrive. I thought Damaris Dantas played well coming back from that Euro ball. 21 minutes, 7 points. Sydney Colson ain't giving them much. Cunningham was my VVS goated player of the game, standing on business. 30 minutes, 16 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 4 or 5 from 3. Had a double-double, had 10 rebounds. She been waiting for that game. Fever fans been waiting for that game. It was good to see it. Ira McDonald, 25 minutes, 6 points, 3 assists. That's what you want from Ira McDonald. You want close to 10 points and just some consistency with low turnovers. I was surprised Michaela Timpson didn't get in this game, but that's how much this game mattered. They didn't want to play rookies because Pow hardly played for Atlanta. This was a huge game. This was a huge game. Very huge. Especially with the Mystics hadn't won the other day. This was huge. You got to keep pace. Let's look at the standings and see what's going on in the world. Let's look at the standings. So as we speak, the Atlanta Dream are in 5th, the Valkyries in 6th, the Mystics are in 7th, Indiana's in 8th place. You need to keep winning because the Aces beat the Valkyries. That brought the Valkyries closer to you, but that also kept the Aces on your heels, and the Aces are in that 9th hole. You gotta stay ahead of them. You know, at some point they're going to make a run. They're just going to make a run. They're going to figure it out. The Aces are going to figure it out. They got too many former All-Stars, too many Olympians to be a train wreck the entire season. So it's imperative the Indiana Fever gain some ground, and you'll probably gain it against the Mystics. The Mystics got a tough schedule coming up with a few quality opponents, so you might be able to gain some ground there. And the Valkyries might start coming back down to earth. You just never know. But right now, it's in the same thing. One game, and you could go from the 9th seed to the 6th seed in a second. That's just how this league is now. The Valkyries now, the teams to watch are the Valkyries, the Mystics, the Fever, and the Aces. Because, like I said, any combination of games and you're up there. But tomorrow's game against the Wings is another critical game. You can't beat the Dream and then let the Hot Wings dance on your floor. You gotta take care of Paige Beckers and the Dallas Wings. Now they're playing pretty much starting rookies. I doubt Enrique plays tomorrow. I doubt Carrington plays. You gotta take care of them, and you gotta take care of them early. Dallas has folded several times this season in the second half. Their coach is still a bird brain. But let me know your thoughts on this game. Let me know your thoughts on the Wings game. Capacity crowd gonna be on deck tomorrow. Finally get to see Paige versus Caitlin. It's gonna be something to watch. But let me know what you think. Till next time, folks. Peace.